So tiny-minded people are the ones who walk around as the know-it-alls. People that think expansively, which I hope that you'll consider doing, they tend to, be confident about what they know, and but they're always learning something new because they know that there's a universe of things they don't understand yet. So I'm really trying to think about this, right? So I do think that participating in AI and investing in these companies is the right thing to do. I do believe that. I do believe there's a possibility that this bubble could burst, but it could be a little bit like Bitcoin. Like, remember when Bitcoin, if you go back to like 2015, 2016, that was when I think I first started talking about Bitcoin a lot more. I wasn't talking about in 2013, 2014. But by 2015, 2016, we were really talking Bitcoin. And it was super cheap at the time. And I was like, yeah, I think Bitcoin has a good shot. I think Bitcoin, I read a whole book about blockchain and everything. I said the technology is really good. There are people that believe in it. I think investing in Bitcoin is a good idea. But in between that time, in that last decade, you've seen Bitcoin literally just crash and burn right in front of you. And when it does crash and burn, you will typically hear people, typically people who don't invest at all. Usually, the non-investors have the most to say about the dangers of investing, even though they've never experienced these things. And they were saying, "This is crazy. This is stupid. I told you it was stupid. I told you." And I had to deal with that. I deal with people saying, "But Boyce, Dr. Boyce, he pretend you claim to be a PhD. Here, how you gonna have a PhD and you told people that Bitcoin was a good investment, right?" I get that a lot, right? "Oh, you supposed to be a PhD, but you down stupid." Okay, thank you. But still, it was looking pretty bad. And then you saw Bitcoin kind of rise again, right? And then it crashed again. Then it started rising again. And so, in a way, maybe the AI boom will be the same way. This is my point. So I think that there is probably going to be like some sort of bubble bursting. Maybe we're ahead of our skis. Maybe things are breaking down a little bit. But if you have a long-term thesis, I think that where the gold is buried is in longer-term perspective. Jeff Bezos did a speech that I really liked, where he was talking about the importance of being able to practice looking out 7 years, having consciousness. He didn't call it financial consciousness, but that's what I was thinking, because this is what we talk about every morning, 7 days a week. By the way, we do this every day because we need to make it a habit. What you do consistently is what you will become. So literally, financial consciousness. He said, seeing 7 years out in the future instead of just two or three can make a big difference in your outcomes as an investor. It's very easy to beat your competitors if you're thinking long term, or it's very easy to build wealth if you can think long term. So practice thinking like 7 years in the future. And if you have kind of a 7 year commitment in your mind, then you won't be as rattled by things that happen in a given month or in a given year. You'll stick with the plan. So if I'm a believer in AI, I diversify, I buy a bunch of different assets. When they crash, I say, well, I still believe in AI. I still believe that this industry is going to be good. So I'm going to dollar cost average my way through this, right? So while everything's crashing and down, I'm going to keep buying and buying and buying. And then eventually, if things go the way I hope that they will, then I'll make money. You may not, though. Sometimes it doesn't work out the way you plan, but you give yourself the best chance to win. And so this is what I would encourage you to consider doing. I think if you believe in the AI thing, then diversifying and investing in multiple companies is better than trying to pick the winner. So if OpenAI was publicly traded right now, I don't know if I'd want to own their stock. I would probably own it just because everybody else wanted to own it, and I would immediately sell options on it. I would probably sell options on the stock to all the people that were more enthusiastic than me, and I would buy put options on the stock to protect my investment.